Hello everybody and welcome to this verbaling class. Today's class is a pronunciation class which we haven't done for a while, and today we're going to be looking at some unusual consonant sounds which can sometimes be a little bit tricky. So they are the th and the sounds that you can find in the words Arthur's mother. So if you would like to practice your pronunciation, then do come along in. It's a bit of a fun class. We just practice the pronunciation of these key consonant sounds today, but also in conjunction with some other sounds that come up in words where you'll find these two sounds. So do come along in if you would like to improve your pronunciation and have a bit of fun. We're going to be looking at those two sounds today. So before we get started, we will wait for our students to get here. And I just want to share two pages that I always share with you at the beginning of class, just to let you know about some things that can help you with verbaling and your English learning experience with us. If you're interested in following me or any of the other teachers, then you can check out our verbaling teacher Facebook pages. So if you're a Facebook fan, I recommend that you follow a few teachers and then you will receive their status updates in your news feed, and it can be quite a good way of reminding yourself that you need to concentrate on your English as you go through the week and as you go on Facebook, which is probably quite often if you're anything like me. The other place that you can go to find out a little bit more information is to my verbaling teacher page, and that is the second link in the chat box. The teacher page is a great place to go if you want to find out some particular information about one of the teachers. If you want to see their class schedule, so their upcoming classes, or if you want to see their tutoring sessions. If you're interested in attending a private tutoring session, that's just you and the teacher, you can book one directly from the verbaling teacher page. You can also write us a message, so if you have any questions about anything, then just use the messaging feature that you can find there. So hopefully those pages will help you out. So we're going to say hello and see who we've got today to pronounce with us. Who was here first? I think it was Ali. Hello, Ali.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
How are you today? I'm well, thank you. What about you? How's the day been?
I am fine, thank you.
Good. Has it been a good day, a bad day, a terrible day, a wonderful day?
It was an usual day.
Just an average day.
Yeah, I was working
Okay.
today, and at the evening I read my book, and I joined the class right now.
Wonderful. And how is your work, stressful usually or reasonably relaxing, Ali?
Sometimes stressful. It depends on this time or season. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good point. And what's your busiest time? Would it be like before the end of the tax year? I'm just guessing, because you're an accountant, aren't you?
Yeah, usually I work a lot at the end of the year, and February and March.
Okay. So maybe coming up quite soon.
Yeah.
Got to make the most of the rest of January.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to the class, Ali. How do you find pronunciation in English? Do you find it tricky? What's the most difficult thing about it for you?
Yeah, sometimes some sounds is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the only letter, it's not difficult, but when you are speaking quickly or when you're reading something,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can't how to say the sounds correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like the combination is the difficult thing.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, good to have you in class. Welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Who else do we have here? We have Salvatore. Hello.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Long time no see. How is everything?
Yes, teacher. Because when I check your class, I had to work and I didn't have time to make your class because I had to work.
Oh, that's
But
a
now,
shame, Salvatore.
but now I'm glad to make your class, teacher.
Me too. It's awesome to see you again. Well, sometimes the class times go earlier or later, so that's probably why. So, how was your holiday, Salvatore? Did you have a good Christmas and New Year?
Yes, I had a good Christmas. I spent
Mhm.
the time with my family and friends, and the New Year Eve too.
New Year's Eve as well. What did you do for New Year's Eve? Did you have a party?
Uh, yes, I had a party with some friends. We made a dinner together, and then we made some firework.
Awesome. That sounds very fun. Well, it's great that you had a good Christmas and New Year. Um, just today, obviously, we're going to be looking at pronunciation. It can be sometimes one of those really tricky things in English. So, Salvatore, what do you find the most difficult thing about pronunciation in English?
For me, it's difficult to pronounce R because
Hmm.
I mistake always when I pronounce R and TH sound. I
Yeah.
don't make well TH sound. For example, when I have to say this, I say this. This is difficult to me.
All right, well, that's what we're going to be looking out at today, Salvatore. So you've come to the right place. Well done.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Welcome. Who else do we have? Giselle, hello.
Hello.
Have I met you before, Giselle?
No, it's my first time with you.
Wonderful. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay, so you're having summer at the moment.
Oh, in Brazil is summer the whole year.
It's always summer. Oh, you lucky thing. Do you ever get sick of the nice weather?
I would like that be cold too.
Yeah, so a bit more change rather than just the same all the time.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what the stereotype of Brazil would be if it changed, because I think all of us imagine you in Brazil just walking around wearing beautiful flip-flops and bikinis basically all the time and pretty much just going to the beach. Is that what it's like?
In my region, yes, because I live in northeast of Brazil, but
Oh,
in
you're so lucky.
the south of Brazil, sometimes they are cold, very cold. But
Oh,
in
really?
Yes, but in northeast of Brazil is always summer.
Sounds awesome.
Okay.
Um, So what about your English, Giselle? Because today we're going to be looking at some tricky sounds. What do you find the most difficult thing about English pronunciation?
I think because a lot of words in English are very similar, so I sometimes I a lot of times I can recognize it, but a
Hmm.
lot of times I can't reproduce because I don't know. It's similar. I recognize because I listen to English a lot, so I sometimes I realize the difference.
Hmm. That's great because that's a really good thing to remind other students to do. Listening is just as important as actually pronouncing with pronunciation because you've got to listen to be able to identify the sound that you actually want to make yourself, and then you've got to know how to do it with your mouth, which is sort of like a big combination of things. But so far so good. You all sound like you got pretty good pronunciation to me. So what we're going to do today is a series of different sort of pronunciation kind of fun games and activities just to practice some specific sounds. So I'm going to share my screen with you for the most of the lesson, and just make sure that, can everybody see that clearly?
Yes.
Excellent. Sometimes the screen share's a little bit dodgy. Alright, so we're going to start off with these two sounds today. And basically, there's only one difference between them. So if I just pronounce these two words to you, we have this word here, which is Arthur, a name of a boy's name. And then we have this word here, which is mother. And I think we all know what mother is. It's one of the first words that you would learn. So they both have the same spelling, the spelling. The only difference is that with this sound here, the th is not voiced, and with this sound here, it is voiced. So the difference between not voiced and being voiced is simply that you don't use your vocal cords for this one, and you do use your vocal cords for this one. So you say Arthur, and the th is just in your mouth. Nothing comes from your vocal cords. But with this one, you say mother. You've got to use your tongue and your vocal cords. So that's the basic difference between these two sounds. So all we're going to do first of all is just say these two words after me, one at a time, and see how we go. Is there anybody who struggles with the TH, first of all? Anyone who wants me to just go through that on the camera with them? We are all okay. Okay, we're just going to get started and we'll see. So don't be shy, guys. Just use this as a bit of a laugh. I know pronunciation can be extremely fun because it can be really tricky. Ali, unfortunately, you are first up. Are you ready? I just want you to say for me, Arthur, mother.
Okay. Arthur, mother.
Beautiful. Perfect. Ali? Giselle.
Arthur, mother.
Beautiful. Well done. Perfect as well. And Salvatore.
Arthur, mother.
Well done. Now, Salvatore, you mentioned before that you sometimes have a difficulty with this sound. So, firstly, I'm going to say that don't worry, some native speakers cannot pronounce this either. However, most people can, and if you want me to go through the mechanics, all it is very, very simple. You just have to get your tongue and put it between your two sets of teeth, so here. And then you have to blow air through, okay? So you've got mother.
Mother.
Yes, very good. So with the word mother, you have to voice it. With Arthur, you just blow, okay? That's the difference. So what I suggest you do, all of you can do this, not just Salvatore. When you're not speaking to me or when you're not pronouncing words directly for me, just keep your microphone on mute and have lots of practice, okay? So get your tongue out and do mother, Arthur, Arthur, mother, and see how you go. All right, just don't forget to keep your microphone muted, otherwise we'll hear you doing your practicing. It might be a bit distracting, but very entertaining. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with this sound here, okay? This is going to be number 1, and I've got a series of words for you. They're lists of words, and the words are there to try and put you off and get your brain thinking about how to pronounce the target sound correctly. So I'm going to type these. Keep your microphone off and just have a practice, and then I'm going to come and ask you to pronounce them to me in a sec. So you can see here that the middle word of the line has got the target sound. So I want you to read out, for example, sick, thick, sick. Boat, both, boat. Free, three, free. And try not to get confused. It's a bit like a tongue twister. I will also try not to get confused. All right, so we're going to start with Salvatore this time. Salvatore, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Sick, thick. Oh, sorry. Sick, thick, sick. Both, both, both. Free, free, free.
Well done, Salvatore. Excellent effort, especially since you're the one who had the most trouble. These first two were perfect. Let's just try this last one more time.
Free, free, free.
Good. So where the R makes it a little bit more tricky, right? Because you have to do the th and then you have to go straight into an R. So that could be one that you could practice with the microphone off. But other than that, well done. Okay, Giselle, your turn.
Thick, thick, thick. Both, both, both. Free, three, free.
Very good. Okay, Giselle, what you need to do to improve a little bit is just to get a bit more air coming through, okay? So when I say thick, I'm blowing lots of air through to get that sound. The same with both and three. So if you overemphasize it a little bit to get some more air coming out, and just try one more time for me.
Thick, thick, thick. Both, both, both. Free, three, free.
Very good. Your best one was both. That was absolutely perfect. Just say both for me again.
Both.
So can you feel the air sliding over your tongue? That's what you want to get for these two as well, okay? But well done. They were I could perfectly understand you, so good work. All right, Ali, your turn.
Okay. Sick, thick, sick. Both, both, both. Free, three, free.
Well done, Ali. That was perfect. Awesome work. Okay, so now we're going to give you another list of some words. These ones all have the same sound. So they're all for practicing this th sound. So mic's off and have a little practice. Okay, so what we've got is basically 9 words with the same sound and a little sentence, which I've spelt wrong. Great work. There we go. So I would like you to read all the words followed by the sentence, and I'm going to get Giselle to start this time.
Think, think, thought. Health, birth, math. Earth, planes, falls. Master, Smith, an author, an athlete.
Very good. Well done, Giselle. Okay, a couple of things. Firstly, don't forget that this is healthy, not just health. Okay, so healthy.
Healthy.
Yeah, because health is another word, right? So health is the noun, and then healthy is describing what you are, so the adjective. I am healthy.
Okay, thank you.
This word here, Giselle, is pronounced athlete.
Athlete.
Good. Well done. Okay, Ali, your turn.
Okay. Think, thought, healthy, birthday, math, earth, length, force, Martha Smith, an author and an athlete.
Well done. Now, I just want to point out, when Giselle was reading this part, she connected her sounds really well with the end consonant and the beginning vowel. So your pronunciation of th is beautiful, Ali, but what you can work on is when you have a sentence with lots of vowels and consonants, you can connect them together to make it flow. So an author and an athlete. An author and an athlete.
An author and an athlete.
Beautiful. Perfect. Well done. Have a little bit of practice. And Salvatore, your turn.
Thank, think, thought, healthy, birthday, max, earth, length, fourth, Martha Smith, an author and an athlete.
Beautiful. Well done, Salvatore. You've already improved since the beginning of the lesson. Okay. Right, guys, I would like you to choose a few of the words, as many as you can, from this list, or other words that we've used today, or that you can think of yourself. And I want you to make up a sentence using as many words as you can with this sound, okay? So I'll retype the ones that we used in the previous exercise, and just think of a quick sentence using as many of these words or more as you can, okay? You can include Arthur if you like. Once you've got your sentence, let me know, and I'm going to ask you to tell me or type it into the chat box and then read it out. Let's do that. So if you can type your sentence into the chat box when you've thought of something, and then we're going to read them out. There's my sentence. How are you guys going? Doesn't have to be complicated, guys. Just choose a few of the words and make up a silly sentence. Sorry, Giselle?
Can I speak my sentence?
Yes, could you type it into the chat box for us, please, so that we can see it, because we're all going to read out each other's sentences.
Actually, I'm on the cell phone, so I
Oh, okay, no problem. You just read it out. I'll type it for you.
Okay. I'm thinking and celebrate my birthday with you.
I'm thinking or I think?
I am thinking.
Okay, I'm thinking. Yep, what was the next part?
And celebrate
Of celebrating my birthday with you.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, Giselle. That's Giselle's. We'll read out all of them in a moment. Okay, you ready with yours, Ali? Thank you, Salvatore. I'm going to copy that into chat, into the document. Ali, we're waiting for your sentence. Are you okay?
No, I can't see the wording chat because I use iPad.
That's okay. Don't worry. Just have a look at the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you see our sentences on the screen?
Okay. Last sentence. You mean?
Yeah, if you just read me your sentence, I will type it for you.
Okay. I thought that his birthday was yesterday.
Oh, that's your sentence? Did you choose the same sentence as Salvatore?
I just read what you.
Did you make up a sentence yourself?
I lost words. I can't see right now.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry, Ali. We will just read these three for now. So, Ali, can you read all of these out? We all chose to write about birthdays. So I want you to read the entire thing, please.
Okay. I'm thinking of celebrating my birthday with you. Thank you for thinking of us both on our 4th birthday. I thought that his birthday was yesterday.
Well done, Ali. It's like a tongue twister. Okay, Salvatore, your turn.
I'm thinking of celebrating my birthday with you. Thank you for thinking of us both on our 4th birthday. I thought that his birthday was yesterday.
Well done. Don't forget with birthday, just imagine that it's two separate parts, Salvatore. We don't want it to sound like birthday. We want the birth and then the day. So birthday.
Birthday.
Perfect. That's much better. Well done. Giselle, your turn.
Okay. I'm thinking of celebrating my birthday with you. Thank you for thinking of us both on our 4th birthday. I thought that his birthday was yesterday.
Well done, Giselle. You have improved so much since we've started practicing. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to delete this, and we're now going to move on, not to this sound, but to this sound, the one that we find in mother. So this is the same sound with your tongue, but you must voice it. You have to use your vocal cords as well. So I'm going to give you exactly the same type of thing. I'm going to start off with lists of 3. So microphones off.
Sorry, Amy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you remind what does it mean when the word is voiced? I don't understand well voiced and unvoiced.
Okay, what I'm going to do is just take this off for a second. So there's a lot of different sounds in English that contrast because one is voiced and one is not voiced. All it means is if something is voiced, you have to use your voice, right? Ah. And if something is non-voiced, you just use your mouth, like no voice comes. Can you see the difference, right? So if we have, you can't hear anything from here. That's non-voiced. But if we have, then you can hear it coming up here. Can you see the difference?
Okay.
So if we say
And
thank you, no voice. But if we say mother, voiced.
okay.
Is that
Okay.
clear?
Yes, I understand. Yeah. And how to understand when we can use voice and unvoiced for pronounce a word.
That is the tricky part, Salvatore, because it depends on the word. Okay. So the best way to do it is just to learn the words slowly as much as you can. Most of the words that are basic, you pick up naturally, whether you're going to use th or the. But the trick is to actually practice the difference between those sounds and get the workings of it in your mouth and know so that your brain knows what to do. That's what we're focusing on primarily today, okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right, so let's have a look, and we're going to try. These are the ones that we're looking for the with the voice, so the m sound. So it should be breed, breathe, breed, den, then, den, van, van. So, how about Giselle goes first?
Brain, breath, breath, breathe. Den, den, van, van.
Well done. This is tricky. Hey, Giselle, you did really well. I just want to point out something here. These two words are different. This word here is breath with this sound, and this word here is breathe with this sound. Breathe is the verb, and breath is the noun. So if you breathe, you take a breath, okay?
Breath.
So can you pronounce this one again? This should be breathe.
Breathe.
Perfect. Well done. Okay, I just want you to do this line again, Giselle, because this was a little bit trickier.
Then.
Okay, I'm going to take off the I'm going to get the camera back for a second just to show you. The difference between a d and a the is literally that your tongue has to stick out of your mouth a little bit when you say the th, right? So then, every time I say then, you'll see my tongue, right? But den, where a dog lives, is inside your mouth. Your tongue just goes up there. Den, then. Den, then. Much better. Yep, because you can hear the difference, right? But that's what you have to do with your mouth. Okay, well done, Giselle. Great work. Ali, your turn.
Okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then, van, van.
Beautiful, Ali. That was perfect because you can easily distinguish those sounds in your mouth and when we listen to you. Well done. Salvatore.
Breathe, 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 then, ban, then, ban.
Well done, Salvatore. I just want you to do this one more time.
Ban, done, ban.
Much better. Well done. Okay. Right, next part. I know you're looking forward to it. Okay, we're going to go through all of the same words with the same sound now. So this is slightly easier. These all have the sound that's highlighted, okay? So they all have the same sound. So mic's off and have a little practice if you'd like. Okay. Right, I think it's time for Salvatore to go first.
Okay. These four, they, other, weather, clothes, breath, with, sunbathe. My father and mother live together with my other brother.
Okay, good work, Salvatore. An absolutely perfect sentence. There's a few words that we need to go through in here. So the first one, it's not though, it's though.
Dog.
That's better. This one is one syllable, and I know it's quite hard to fit in all the sounds, but it should be clothes.
Clothes.
Much better, well done. And this one is, the vowel sound is an E sound, so breathe.
Breathe.
Well done, perfect. Okay, Giselle.
This, thought, they, other, weather, clothes, breathe, with, sunbath. My father and mother live together with my older brother.
Well done, Giselle. This is getting much, much better. This one here is sunbathe, an A sound, sunbathe.
Sunbathe.
Yeah, well done. The sentence was absolutely beautiful. Ali, your turn.
Okay. These, though, they, other, weather, clothes, breathe, with, sunbathe. My father and mother live together with my other brother.
Beautiful. Okay, well done, everybody, because that one is tricky. We're going to do what we did before and make up a little sentence. So I'll give you a couple of minutes. If you can, type it into the chat box. If not, just tell me when you're ready and I will type it for you, okay? Sorry, you need the words there. There they are. Okay, have we got our sentences yet, guys?
Okay.
Are you ready, Giselle?
Yes. My sentence. They love each other and always hung out together.
Wonderful. Perfect grammar as well. Thank you. How about you, Salvatore? Do you have your sentence yet?
1 minute, Amy, please. 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. How about you, Ali? Do you have a sentence, Ali?
Okay, maybe. The weather is not clear today. I can't breathe. Very well.
Okay. Great. Thank you, Ali. We'll just wait for Salvatore. I'm going to make it a tiny bit smaller so we can fit it on. Thank you, Salvatore. They wear light clothes because they are thinking to have, let's change that so we've got the grammar correct, thinking about sunbathing. There you go. All right, Salvatore, could you go first? Go for it, the long tongue twister.
Okay. Though the weather was good enough to sunbathe, they wore these clothes and were so hot they couldn't breathe.
Breathe.
They love each breathe.
Mhm.
They love each other and always hang out together. The weather is not clear today. I can't breathe very well. They wear light clothes because they are thinking about sunbathing.
Well done. Awesome work. It's 10 out of 10 for you, Salvatore. Great. Giselle.
Thought the weather was good enough to sunbathe. They wore these clothes and were so hot they couldn't breathe.
Well done. Keep going.
They love each other and always hung out together. The weather is not clear today. I can't breathe very well.
And the last one, can you see that?
They wear light clothes because they are thinking about sunbathing.
Beautiful. Also 10 out of 10 for you, Giselle. And Ali.
Okay. Though the weather was good enough to sunbathe, they wore these clothes and were so hot they couldn't breathe. They love each other and always hang out together. The weather is not clear today. I can't breathe very well. I can't see the last one.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Okay. They wear light clothes because they are thinking about sunbathing.
Well done, guys. Excellent work. Okay, what we're going to do now is a little sort of a game. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to take the screen share off for a second to prepare the game. Basically, it's like a maze. Do you guys know what a maze is? Can somebody explain to me what a maze is? Anyone know? No?
No.
Okay, a maze is like another word that you might know in your own language is a labyrinth. It's a place where you can get lost.
Okay.
So you have to wind your way through. And this is kind of like a maze. So I'm going to show you quickly what we're going to do. Basically, we have to find our way through the maze. And we're only allowed to jump onto a word if it has the right sound. So, I'll show you your maze, and we're going to choose the correct word so that we can get through from beginning to end. This one here. Okay, so can you guys see those words? Let me see if I can make it. Nope, we'll go back to 200. Okay, so we have to get from here to here. You can see that both of these words have the sound. So this sound in Arthur is what we're allowed to jump on, okay? We can only move to the next word if it contains the sound. If it has this sound, the v sound, or any other sound, we can't jump on it. So we can only go from here to here or to here, and we have to somehow work our way through the words wherever they may be until we reach this word here, okay? So we've got to create a path by jumping on the words with the Arthur sound. Do you guys understand what I mean? Not really?
We have to.
I'm going to show you, okay, and you'll get the idea as we go. So we're going to start with north, and we need to finish with wealth. Both of these have th, as in this one here, okay? That's the first thing that we need to know. So we're allowed to move down or across. We can't move diagonally from there to there. We can only move directly across to the right or to the left or down or up, okay? So basically, I'm going to ask you, Ali, can we move to this word or this word? Which of those two words has this sound?
South.
Correct. Okay. So we're going to move to south, so we've moved down. We can't move here because this word is northern, and that has this sound, right? So it's illegal. Okay, so now we're on this word here. Giselle, it's your turn. Do we move here or here?
Both.
Perfect. Well done. Because th is in Bath and southern is the same as northern. It has this sound, so we can't move there. Now we're on Bath. We know that we can't go up because we already decided that. So Salvatore, are we going to go to here or here?
Sorry, can you repeat the word, teacher? I didn't see the...
Yep. Are you able to see these words on the screen?
Okay, yes.
So if you want, you can read them out to test them. And we need to look for this sound, okay? So is it this word here or is it this word here?
Third.
Well done. Perfect. Because we've got third. And this one is bathe, which is voice, so we can't go there. Okay, do you guys get the idea? So, Ali, it's your turn again. Are we going to go to here or here?
Close.
Well done. Perfect. Giselle? Here or here?
Both.
Yep.
Both.
Excellent. Okay, Salvatore, you have to make a choice between three words this time. Is it this one, This one or this one?
Fifth.
Well done, super duper, because there and these are both voiced, so we can't go there. Okay, Ali, is it here, here, or here?
Through.
Well done. You guys are doing awesomely well. Giselle, here or here?
What's the option?
This one here or this one here?
Those. This beside.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, let me pronounce them both for you so that you get the clearer picture. This one here is pronounced, oops. This one here is pronounced though. This one here is pronounced thought.
Thought.
Yeah.
Though.
So this is thought with a th like here, and this one is though with a the like here. So we have to go up to thought, okay?
Yes.
Can you see the difference?
Yes.
Well done.
It's
I know that was that was a very tricky one. There's only one letter different. This is to think, right? Oh, I thought, past tense of think. And this is though, as in although something or other, okay? Okay, Salvatore, we now have a choice between this word or this word.
Beef.
Okay, you chose the right word, but you pronounced it wrong. This is breath. Okay, you pronounced this one. Breathe, breath.
Breath.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Well done. Okay, Ali, your turn. So are we going to here, here, or here?
Yours.
Well done. Okay, Giselle, are we going up to here or down to here?
Yes. Those. Those. Thumb.
Well done.
Thumb.
That was a tricky one. So in your mind, you have to go, is it thumb or thumb? Is it those or those, right? And you chose the right one, thumb. So I can give you a thumbs up. Okay, Salvatore, are we going here or here?
Sorry, dog, and then?
No, this one here.
Oh,
Either
okay.
though or were.
Word.
Good work. Excellent. Okay, last one for you, Ali. Is it teeth or that? Oh no, we can't go to that. With. Teeth or
Teeth.
with? Yep.
Teeth.
Duper. Okay, so can you see how we did north, south, bath, third, cloth, path, fifth, through, thought, breathe, no, breath, youth, thumb, worth, teeth, wealth, and they've all got the th sounds. Well done, everybody, because that is really tricky, that exercise, and you did superbly well. So what I'm just going to go through is a couple of those words that we got confused about because there are similarities, right, between those particular words. What were they? I'm going to type them here. So we've got cloth and clothes. We've got though and thought. We've got bath and bathe. So just before we finish, I'm just going to go through these and ask you guys if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we've done today. So there are some particularly tricky ones because they have some sort of similar words. For example, we had here thought. Oh, we also had through. That one's similar too. So let's add that one. And then we had breath and breathe. All right, so I want to go through all of these words here so that we get them really super duper. Ali, could you go through these words and read them out for me?
Okay. Close, close, low, thought, through, bath, bathe, breath, breathe.
Perfect. Well done. That was excellent. Okay, your turn, Giselle.
Close, closes, told, told, true, bath, bait, bait, breath, breathe.
Well done. Also very good. Salvatore, your turn.
Clothes, clothes, dog, vogue, fruit, bath, bait, breath, brief.
Well done, Salvatore. Just be careful because the letter G in these words is silent, okay? I know it's really confusing. I don't know why we have silent letters. But you don't actually pronounce a G sound, so it's pronounced though.
Dove.
Yep. Sometimes if you're using text language and you can't be bothered to type the whole word, this is what you type. Because this is really the essence of the pronunciation, okay? Though.
Dove.
Yeah. Same with this one. This is pronounced thought.
Fought.
Yep. And sometimes people type this, which really gets on my nerves. But that's how it sounds, okay? Thought.
Fought.
Yep. And then this one is exactly the same as this. Through, through.
Through. Through.
Yep. So sometimes the spelling of English can really put you off because it can make you think that there's some sounds there that aren't there, or the opposite. Okay, so well done. Everyone's improved a lot today. Congratulations. It's one of those sounds that you can keep working on. Does anyone have any questions about anything before we finish off?
No.
It's a good class, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you,
I
Salvatore.
need to improve my pronunciation. It's difficult to me.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you have to keep practicing, but sometimes good to take the chance just to stop and practice specific sounds. So there's lots of really good resources on the internet. If you do find some specific sounds in English a little bit tricky, just take a bit of time to watch a couple of YouTube videos and practice. And if you can see the speaker with their tongue and their lips and their mouth moving, it can help you just sometimes adjust your mouth position. Or remember that you either need to use your voice or not, depending on whether or not the sound is voiced, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, congratulations, everybody. Take care. I hope you have a really good evening. If you're coming along to my writing class in 5 minutes, I will see you there. Otherwise, I hope to see you all again soon.
Thank
Okay,
you,
bye-bye.
Amy.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Second link in the chat box. The teacher page is a great place to go if you want to find out some particular information about one of the teachers. If you want to see their class schedule, so their upcoming classes, or if you want to see their tutoring sessions. If you're interested in attending a private tutoring session, that's just you and the teacher, you can book one directly from the Verbling teacher page. You can also write us a message, so if you have any questions about anything, then just use the messaging feature that you can find there. So hopefully those pages will help you out. So we're going to say hello and see who we've got today to pronounce with us. Who was here first? I think it was Ali. Hello, Ali.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
How are you today? I'm well, thank you. What about you? How's the day been?
I am fine, thank you.
Good? Has it been a good day, a bad day, a terrible day, a wonderful day?
It was an usual day.
Just an average day.
Yeah, I was working
Okay.
today, and at the evening I read my book, and I joined the class right now.
Wonderful. And how is your work stressful usually or reasonably relaxing, Ali?
Sometimes stressful. It depends this time or season. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good.
When I check your class, I had to work, and I didn't have time to make your class because I had to work.
Oh, that's
But
a
now,
shame, Salvatore.
now I'm glad to make your class, teacher.
Me too. It's awesome to see you again. Well, sometimes the class times go earlier or later, so that's probably why. So how was your holiday, Salvatore? Did you have a good Christmas and New Year?
Yes, I had a good Christmas. I spent the time with my family and friends, and the New Year Eve too.
New Year's Eve as well. What did you do for New Year's Eve? Did you have a party?
Uh, yes, I had a party with some friends. We made a dinner together, and then we made some firework.
Awesome. That sounds very fun. Well, it's great that you had a good Christmas and New Year. Um, just today, obviously, we're going to be looking at pronunciation. It can be sometimes one of those really tricky things in English. So, Salvatore, what do you find the most difficult thing about pronunciation in English?
For me, it's difficult to pronounce R because
Mhm.
I mistake.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this verbaling class. Today's class is a pronunciation class, which we haven't done for a while, and today we're going to be looking at some unusual consonant sounds, which can sometimes be a little bit tricky. So they are the th and the sounds, and that you can find in the words Arthur's mother. So if you would like to practice your pronunciation, then do come along in. It's a bit of a fun class. We just practice the pronunciation of these key consonant sounds today, but also in conjunction with some other sounds that come up in words where you'll find these two sounds. So do come along in if you would like to improve your pronunciation and have a bit of fun. We're going to be looking at those two sounds today. So before we get started, we will wait for our students to get here. And I just want to share 2 pages that I always share with you at the beginning of class, just to let you know about some things that can help you with verbaling and your English learning experience with us. If you're interested in following me or any of the other teachers, then you can check out our verbaling teacher Facebook pages. So if you're a Facebook fan, I recommend that you follow a few teachers and then you will receive their status updates in your news feed, and it can be quite a good way of reminding yourself that you need to concentrate on your English as you go through the week and as you go on Facebook, which is probably quite often if you're anything like me. The other place that you can go to find out a little bit more information is to my verbaling teacher page, and that is the second.
Always when I pronounce R and TH sound, I
Yeah.
don't make well TH sound. For example, when I have to say this, I say this. This it's difficult to me.
All right, well, that's what we're going to be looking at today, Salvatore, so you've come to the right place. Well done.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Welcome. Who else do we have? Giselle, hello.
Hello.
Have I met you before, Giselle?
No, it's my first time with you.
Wonderful. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay, so you're having summer at the moment.
Oh, in Brazil is summer the whole year.
It's always summer. Oh, you lucky thing. Do you ever get sick of the nice weather?
I would like that be cold too.
Yeah, so a bit more change rather than just the same all the time.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what the stereotype of Brazil would be if it changed, because I think all of us imagine you in Brazil just walking around wearing beautiful flip-flops and bikinis basically all the time and pretty much just going to the beach. Is that what it's like?
In my region, yes, because I live in northeast of Brazil.
Point. And what's your busiest time? Would it be like before the end of the tax year? I'm just guessing, because you're an accountant, aren't you?
Yeah, usually I work a lot at the end of the year, and February and March.
Okay. So maybe coming up quite soon.
Yeah,
Got to make the
next,
most of the rest of January.
yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to the class, Ali. How do you find pronunciation in English? Do you find it tricky? What's the most difficult thing about it for you?
Yeah, sometimes some sounds is difficult.
Hmm.
Uh, when you look at the only letter, it's not difficult, but when you are speaking quickly or when you're reading something,
Hmm.
it, sometimes you can't uh, how to say the sounds correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like the combination is the difficult thing.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Well, good to have you in class. Welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Who else do we have here? We have Salvatore. Hello.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Long time no see. How is everything?
Yes, teacher. Because